Well, hell. Uh, just throw the phone around. Good morning. Good morning, sandwich maker. Good morning, New Orleans lady. Y'all, I'm doing it on the phone because I miss you. And I miss this way. Hi, Leanne. Just a short chat because I miss you so doggone much. And I miss chatting with you on the phone like we did in the old days. 2 months ago. Hi, Frazzle Mom 3. Hi, Cherie. You miss me too, Leanne. I don't know why you would, honey. New Orleans lady. Honey, look, I'm going to do a tutorial later with StreamYard, but hi, Casey girl. Hi, Janet Bab. Y'all, I got to missing how we started out. Hi, Kim. I really got to missing. Hi, Ruby Pearl Glamper. Hi, Karen. Oh, Leanne, you're so cute. Hi, Jack. Hi, April. I'm glad you babies are coming over. I need to maybe position the phone a little better. I've just about got a crick in my neck, turning my head to look at your chat. Good morning, Superior's Dreams 19, who accidentally got blocked by your... Did y'all see the title? Look, I need to get you positioned a little bit better. Hi, sweetie. Darn, hi, novelist. Novelist, I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. I really got to missing just sitting and chatting outside on the porch. So it's just, but did y'all see the title, y'all? I saw my first porn bomb on YouTube yesterday. Oh, my word. Hi, Prissy Missy. You let me still, though. I got to get the phone in a better place. You missed me, novelist. I've been missing you. I love your lives, novelist. I mean, I love everything you do, but I really have been, I love interacting with your chat. Good morning, Lisa. I really enjoy interacting with your chat, novelist. Well, hellfire, now you can't even see the top of my head. If it ain't one thing, it's another with this old woman. Hi, Carrie. Y'all, have y'all ever seen a porn bomb? Hi, English Rose. I'm telling you what, it was on Zav Girl. She was doing a live yesterday. And Karen, I'm telling you, what happened, y'all? I want to make sure I say hi to people coming in. Y'all know when I'm outside and on the phone, I can't hardly see your names. You saw that, Lisa? I thought you were there. I thought I remembered seeing you in chat. I know it's not okay. I guess I shouldn't laugh. Shouldn't I be like grossed out or something instead of thinking it's funny? I mean, I don't think it's funny that it happened to Zav Girl. I love Zav Girl. As a matter of fact, I went up on her panel before it happened for, I don't know, like 5 minutes or something, um, if that long. And why Zav? I know. I mean, and y'all, what they did was they cloned one of my other channels I love, Amanda S. Vita. They cloned Amanda And Zap Girl's really familiar with Amanda. You know, they interact, they cross paths and whatnot. And let me pick you up for a second, see if I can see. Don't put your finger over the lens. Oh, it's dazed and confused. Hi, honey. When we step inside, I'll be able. Y'all remember, I'm sure. Or if you're new, hi. If you're new, I'm Susan. Welcome to Lip Lock No More. Um, what I'm doing is how I started out. This is how I started out before I had the internet and StreamYard, and I was just kind of missing doing it this way, so I wanted to do it a few minutes. But y'all, okay. Oh, another thing. I digress a lot. Okay, I painted my fingernails. I don't like it. I don't usually. I mean, it's not awful. I don't usually put enamel on my nails. You know, I just let them be natural. And so I thought I'd try something different for spring. Is Sleuth Mom here? I'm going to have to go inside where I can see your names. Because oh, dirty old woman, I guess. Hang on, let me get up and get inside. Hang on. Y'all know I can't. Grab your barf bags. Swinging you around. Sweet Peace Tea. Hi, Sleuth Mom. You know what? I do realize. It's so much easier to read your chat when it's on the computer. So we might go back here and I can turn it on just so I can see your chat better. Y'all, these cats are driving me nuts today. They're stealing stuff. I'm going to get settled down here in a minute. Y'all just hang on for a second. Shoot fire. We got to put this up. It's Bob's. We got to put it up. That little willow wisp, one of my little dumplings, little rescue cats. She's the orneriest little thing you ever seen in your life. I swear to gosh. Let me get in here where I can see him. I know it. Just calm down. Y'all are like, is she going to sit down? What's she going to do? I want to see what this does. That's not very good. You're looking at the ceiling. I don't want you staring at the ceiling. Hi, Stu. Except it's Sherry, not Stu. Let's see what this does. How's that? No? Well, shit fire. Shit fire, save matches. Ever since I broke my little stand, I can't do a doggone thing. All right, we're going to go in the other room. Hellfire, we might go in every room in the house trying to find a place where I can set this thing down and talk to you about porn bombs. And I want to see what y'all are. Hi, Jane. Jane, is Angel live? Did I step on Angel? I haven't done a morning live in a long time. All right, let me see if this is going to work. Hang on. We'll get in here in our room where we used to be. Is this going to work? Kind of. No. Yes. Maybe. Maybe. It might work. Anyway, if you saw the title, y'all. Oh, she's not. Jane. We could have gotten in a lot of trouble with our teacher. With Angel Talks Too Fast. Me and Jane both mod for Angel Talks Too Fast. And Angel usually comes on of a morning. So we could have got in trouble. What are y'all saying anyway? Let me just look at your chat for a few minutes. Jane, I hold the ruler. Psst, rumor has it, Upchurch 100%. Good morning. May I call you Psst? I like your username. I love Upchurch, by the way. HiAdoptionScams.com. Carrie, remember when that happened on... Oh, Kim. Yes, honey, we were all modding, weren't we, that day that it happened to Shay. But if y'all remember, honeys, I had stepped away, but I was listening, and I could hear the kind of ruckus that Shay... I'm getting hot. That Shay was putting on. So I ran back to the computer to see what was going on. And it was already done and over with, so I didn't get to see it. Thank you. And so I missed it over on Shay's. But y'all, I've been hearing, y'all know me, once I start yakking, I'm going to take my eyes off a chat for just a few minutes. Okay. Zav Girl is live. She has an open panel link in the chat. Different ones of us are grabbing it. She's having us come up and share our thoughts on her topic. And Amanda S. Vita is in chat. The real Amanda is in our chat. And the next thing you know, up on Zav Girl's screen is Amanda S. Vita's avatar. I mean, I'm like, oh, yay, Amanda's going to come up. Y'all, Zav, I believe her. I started to say I can't believe it, but she's never had this happen on her channel. She literally did not know what to do, and it took her a few moments. Well, actually, it took all of us a few moments to go, and it was Jane. It was, wow. And it was up for several seconds before Zav was like, holy moly, holy moly. Because right at first she thought maybe Amanda didn't realize she had her camera turned. Hi, Mountain Girl 212. So poor Zav Girl, she's asking us, other creators who are in her chat, what do I do? What do I do? And I haven't had panels on our channel. That's one of the main reasons we don't. If we have guests on a panel on our channel, it's so weird to say panel. It will be where I have invited them ahead of time, prearranged a time, and I will email them a link instead of having it in our chat. But y'all, oh, and just so you know, I only painted the one because I wanted to see if I like. I mean, it's not too bad. DC, oh my God, how horrible. I would be in such shock as well, but Mama, you're so freaking cute. Oh my God. Well, sorry, old smoker's cough. So here's what I put in Zav's chat trying to help her. I put, this is something like, this has never happened to me, but I've heard other creators say that they have to take their entire live down when that happens. And y'all, on the not so funny side of that, hi old G, if we're talking about, not like today where I'm just kind of to just say hi and catch up a little bit this morning. But what if you have had a very serious panel discussing a very serious topic with really good information, and some jerk does that, and you have to take your whole life down and you lose all of that. But Zav has, she's real techno savvy. If any of you watch her, if you don't, I would recommend Zav Girl. I love her. But she's tech savvy, unlike myself. So I think she can edit that out or I know, Mountain Girl. It was, and I mean, it was full blown male exposed. And yeah, Heather Lynn, I love Zav. And my heart, I know it's, well, maybe I'll understand. On the one hand, it's funny to an old lady. I mean, I even put in Zav's chat, good heavens, I'm 70 years old. You could give an old woman a heart attack. It's not hi car. It's yeah. And it is shocking. Hi Heather Elliott. It's funny, Mountain Girl. But for Zav, my heart goes out to her being caught in a situation. And also, if you're talking about SA, which we weren't particularly, but a lot of people in our audiences could be affected in a really negative way by that, survivors. So, Ruby Pearl saying, after my live ended, I tried to go back. Let me scroll back down, honey. Ruby Pearl, after my live ended, I tried to go back and watch my live to see what that troll had said, but my live comments didn't show up. Honey, sometimes my live chat replay is just like that, and sometimes the live chat replay takes a little while. And yes, the look on Zav's face, my heart just went out to her. Oh, Sleuth Mom. Hi, Julie Christian. It was, yes, it was yesterday in Zav's, oh, but anyway, uh, so a first time for everything. And I kind of lost my train of thought there. Oh, Red Pearl, Ruby, I'm just going to call you Ruby, honey. I mess your name up. I've only gotten it correct one time. Y'all hear me say I get my tongue tangled up around my eye teeth and I can't see what I'm saying. Hi, I'll be Frank. So, anyway, Ruby, sometimes, honey, it takes a while. And I don't know why. I need to go back and restudy terms of service with YouTube. I haven't really studied it since they made some changes in January. But Ruby, I think, honey, sometimes it takes longer because there might be something in your live chat that YouTube has to clear. I can't think of the word. But Mountain Girl, do you know, honey, if you're still in here, you do lives. Do your live chats come up like as soon as you end your live, or do you? Hi, Shar. Hi, Heather Lamb, one of the best looking 70 years. Well, honey, as I've said before, honey, on Hi Pat, you're supposed to shut the live down right away to keep you from getting a strike because they can still give you a strike even though. See, that's what I was also trying to convey that to Zav. She did not shut the live down right away. So I don't know what the result will be, and I sure hope she doesn't get a strike. Bless her heart. What is wrong with these people? I mean, I know what an exhibitionist is. The channel name has something like horse of a different. Oh, what a disgusting name. Honey, as a matter of fact, I'm going to, now, Ruby, honey, I'm just going to remove it's not personal, okay? But I'm going to remove, Ruby, your comment because of the see you next Tuesday. But it's not you, baby. It's the word, because we don't want it to happen. No, darling, I have never seen that name. But we'll sure look for it. What did they say? Hi, Rhonda. You're in Melbourne, Australia. It's 1:25 a.m. I hope I didn't wake you up. It's fine, Susan. I didn't want to say. Honey, it's, yeah. Um, Hi, Brianna. Baby, if I were you, sweetheart, if that is in your, I would definitely remove the comment when your chat does come up, if it does come up. Live chat replay can take hours, Novelist is saying, to come up for me after a stream ends, says processing. Maybe the StreamYard video's format. The longer the stream, the longer it takes to come up afterwards. I've noticed that as well, Novelist. And I've also noticed that it seems to maybe have something to do with our title and or hashtags associated with our titles. If it's something, that maybe YouTube would consider inappropriate or controversial, I don't know. Let me get back down to your... Okay, Sleuth Mama's saying, yeah, it takes like 12 hours for me a lot of the time. Wow. I don't know. Now, when I first started and everything was on the phone, I actually thought that I needed to activate something to get live chat replay because I wasn't getting any live chat replay when I'm doing it on the phone. So I don't know, even like maybe there's a difference if you're doing it on an Android or doing it on a PC. When I use StreamYard on the PC, now my live chat is almost, about 99% of the time the live chat comes up as soon as the live comes up. But Ruby, I would, darling, when your live chat does come up, I would go find that, sweetheart, and I'd take it out. I was wondering that too. So you're on an Android and you're still learning? I'm telling you, I know for some of you, hi Karen, they're sick and need to be locked up. Yeah, oh yeah, back to the exhibitionist thing. Y'all know, hi Becky. I jump all over the place and I don't have notes this morning. I hadn't talked to you live in several days and I just wanted to catch up with y'all. Hi, When Evil Entered. And When Evil Entered, I like your comments. And you've been commenting here recently under my uploads and stuff. You leave very nice comments. And I appreciate that. And y'all, if you haven't seen Novelist True Crime, if you haven't seen Sleuth Mom, they are such excellent channels. And go over, y'all, look, y'all know that I like to try to pay forward things that were done for me. And Red Ruby Glamper is trying to grow a channel. And if you were in our live the other evening, last time I was live, Ruby was talking to us about feeling like, and Ruby, I'm paraphrasing, honey, not quoting you, but being in competition with bigger channels and trying to get attention and get the channel to grow. So Ruby and I had an exchange of ideas on that live. And I wish y'all would go over and check out the channel. See if you like what's being done there, and let's help them grow. Other creators help me grow. And we have a little community of growing, I'm trying to think the right words, that it makes sense. I think y'all, my viewers, have maybe noticed that in the last little bit here, there are more than several, there are a number of smaller channels entering the true crime / missing person type genre on YouTube. We're not doing it to be in competition with big channels or anything. It's just we have a voice and we choose to use it. And several of us, we're not a team. We don't meet up behind the scenes on Discord or anything like that. We see each other in one another's, hi tinfoil brat, in one another's chats. Those who have memberships, I'm a member now in several channels. For a long time I was only a member on Scott H because I couldn't afford, but I got a raise in Social Security. So now I'm a member on several channels, like Arctic Fox True Crime, Angel Talks Too Fast, Sleuth Mom, Red Ruby Glamper. Oh, y'all, when I do this, I leave some out and I just hate it. But you'll see us crossing over into one another's chats. You will see us crossing over as mods for one another. We're little channels building a bridge of trust with one another and support for one another's work. And like how Arctic Fox True Crime was trying so hard in Ziggy's live chat, I think it was Friday night, Thursday night, or Friday night, to solicit help in getting out Timmy D's information. Up in Missouri, that 25-year-old young man that I did a short upload yesterday trying to help his mother and help Arctic Fox. So what we're doing as little channels, we want to love and help and support one another, not only as creators, but our mission statements. If one channel I see is like, help me get this information out, then that's what I'm going to do. Even if it derails what we may have had planned. Hi, Ronnie. Sorry. Ronnie, let me see your name, honey. I haven't seen you here before. Is it... Baby, my vision is so bad. Is it Ronnie for missing persons? I'm glad you're here. That poor Ruby is saying that poor Mother Arctic had on was last babies. I couldn't eat. I couldn't. Please don't be mad at me. Arctic Fox, if you see this, honey, don't be mad at me, but look, y'all, I think a lot of us here are moms. And even if you're a baby, my baby was born in 1989. And he is still my baby. And it's just... So I'm going to have to rewatch. I had to tune out. But I really just wanted to look at your chat today. Sweet Peace Tea. Is Arctic in here? Arctic, if you are, honey, I didn't see you. Okay, it's Ronnie for missing persons. Baby, you keep jumping past me. Kelly, your baby was born in 89 too. Ronnie for missing persons, PNW. Honey, what does PNW, if you don't mind me asking, what does PNW stand for? The channel. Hi, PJ's Parlay. We're just shooting the breeze. The first 500 subs is the absolute worst. You got so discouraged so many times. And once you hit 500, this is Sleuth Mom talking to us. Once you hit 500, YouTube starts to push your videos. Once you hit 1,000, the algorithm puts you in Google, etc. Yeah. Y'all, I don't know. I don't know if, okay. Pacific Northwest, Washington and Oregon. Ronnie. I lived in Oregon from 1973 to 1975. And boy, was it a great time to live in Oregon. And my oldest son was born at Sacred Heart Hospital in Eugene. We lived in a little town. Well, it was a little town then. I don't know about now. It's called Oak Ridge, and it's about 45 miles southeast of Eugene. And I love. Hi, my Lou. I I love that part of our nation. And my Uncle Lawrence, who's deceased now, his home was situated, I'm not kidding y'all, if he stood at a distance in front of his house and took a long landscape shot with his camera of his house, Mount Rainier was in the background. Wow. Hi, Maureen. So, let's see, honey. Right now, here it is 9:37 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hi, Sky Blue Moon. Hi, Donna. Hi, Kelly. Honey, I'm doing live on my phone like I did when I first started out, just because. PJ, you're in the Pacific Northwest as well. Oh gosh, yeah, in the Cascades, where we lived was in the Willamette Valley of the Cascade Mountains, and back then, the drive from our little town of Oak Ridge into Eugene took about 45 minutes or so, depending on traffic. And you literally drove alongside the Willamette River almost all the way from Oak Ridge to Eugene. Oh, on the right-hand side as you were going to Eugene, you had the river down here, and then up on your driver's side, on your left side, the beautiful Cascades and the undergrowth of the ferns. And can you tell Breege? It's 3:45 p.m. So Breege must be across the pond in the other direction. Maureen, it's snowing in Cleveland? Are you kidding me? Go away. Every time we do a live. So, Sky Blue Moon is such a beautiful day already here in Indiana. The sun, y'all may be able to see. You know, there's a glare. You're in Ireland. Breeze, I knew that. We've chatted. We exchanged shamrocks and stuff like that. Don't worry, be happy. You know what your name's going to do now, right? Here's a little song I wrote. You might want to sing it note for note, and don't worry. Be happy. What's Becky Rogers saying? Oh, Becky, you're talking to Sweet Sue. So I don't. Sweet Sue, you have MS too? Yeah, we have to rest, honey. It took me a while once I started YouTube to get that through my head. And I won't go through the whole story and bore y'all with it because most of you. But one of my viewers from England, sent me an instant message. And said, I'm worried about you. I'm paraphrasing, but she was worried. She was seeing my health deteriorate because of YouTube. The subjects that I deal with, excuse me, the research that I do, especially on the trafficking issue, it's really hard. And it was making me sick. And there was a couple of times back in the beginning, or when I started getting sick, when my MS was real, it started kicking my ass because I wasn't taking care of myself. Well, I listened to Louise. I listened to her. She needed me to take care of myself. So for no other reason, I did it for her. Let me get your chat back. But baby, yeah, if I don't want to preach to the choir. But if we have chronic health conditions, and if you're not on YouTube, let's take care of ourselves. Don't worry, be happy. You have fibromyalgia, lupus, and rheumatoid arthritis, baby. You have to rest. And look, what a beautiful... Becky, you're talking to me or to... Look, let me just address this. You can quit spam calling me. Hi, Carlos. Okay, Becky, you're talking to me. Let me watch for you, honey. Let me watch for you. You know how bad I am. Or I could scroll back up, Becky, if it'd be easier. Is that you? Oh, my Lou is saying there should be a warning for thin people when it's windy. I almost got blown off the road on your way home. Honey, I'm 4'11", just under 5 foot, and I weigh 110 pounds. I know what you mean. Babies, is there something going on in chat that Sky Blue Moon, are you leaving? Do you have to go, honey? I'm trying to see what it was. Lisa has extreme seizures. Some days are better. Baby dolls. Look, I don't know what happened with everybody else, but during the pandemic is when I discovered YouTube. And I kind of got addicted to it. We deal with and we talk about stuff that can really affect our mental health and our emotional health and our physical health. That's why y'all aren't seeing me live as often. I'm not doing 2 and 3 uploads a day. I did one. Becky, honey, I'm trying so hard. I need to pick y'all up for a minute. Kim is saying, you know what, y'all, to see your chat, let me come in here. It's so hard for me to see. That's the one thing that I do prefer, our computer. How come everything is ours? When did everything in my house become y'all's? I got a generous heart, but I started out with it's our channel and our phone and our computer and our internet. Now all of a sudden y'all just own my whole house and I just live here. Hi, Mississippi Granny. Carrie, honey, if you can find, and Carrie, you have to put the underscore. I know I overtext Carrie with everything. She's my go-to girl. What I'm trying to do, y'all, here is I'm seeing if I can. I want to pull up. Let me take down Google Chrome. I'm seeing if I can pull up my channel. Well, I know I can. Where I can actually see your live chat, though. Yeah. Did y'all know I'm live on YouTube right now? I am. Look at that. Carrie, you already did it. Okay, here's the weird thing. This is fun. I know you. Okay, what's happening live here? It takes about 3 or 4 to 5 seconds to show up on my PC. So I'm not sure who. Oh my gosh. This may be confusing. But what I'm trying to do, I'll be frank, I love you too, honey. Thank you for coming by. Okay. Y'all saw how Carrie jumped on that. She knew what I was going to ask before I even asked it. I just discovered Mississippi Granny yesterday. And so I haven't gotten to watch everything that's there. And I did one of those, y'all usually, I watch a channel for a while. Before I sub. If I watch a video that I like and I think will be helpful to others or enjoyable to others, I will go ahead and share it on our community tab. But I don't usually sub to a channel till I've watched them a little while and kind of, see what they're about. I sub to Mississippi Granny just like that. So, and she's a little channel. Florida Boy 386G. We see Florida Boy over in Angel Talks Too Fast. And Mississippi Granny, I thank you for coming over. Y'all, I know it probably looks strange to you. I'm strange anyway. Hellfire if you ain't used to it by now. What are you doing here if you ain't used to it? Let's see. Let's see what happens if I do this. I know it's a lot of ceiling. Isn't it? But, and you see the terrible door. Okay. Mississippi Granny has a great channel. Please go sub and get her to 500. That's what Arctic True Crime is saying to us. Heather Elliott, I love you too. And Sky Blue Moon, I love you too. And I've said before, isn't it funny how we can fall in love with people we don't even know? How does that happen? Y'all, you know what? I just had a thought occur to me. I know. Oh my God, she had a thought. It's kind of like pen pals. Y'all may be too young to know what I'm talking about. But way back, decades ago, when I was a little girl, you would have a pen pal. And often it would be someone in another country. Thank you, DC, for subbing to Mississippi Granny. We want to try to get her up to 500. She can get a community tab. Thank you, Lisa Jones, for subbing up. Jane. Is that it? We're linked. That's it, isn't it? We are linked by love for these children. That's what Jane said. Jane, the next time we're at the lunch table at Angel Talks Too Fast, I'm bringing you an extra pitcher of warm syrup for your pancakes. Hi, Maureen, but what I was going to say about, see, now you're making me cry. Tinfoil Brat, you're not too young to remember pen pals. And it seems like maybe the connection was made through our school. I can't really remember, y'all. It's been a few years. But the thought that I had was the way we fall in love with, and I'm not talking about falling in love with a creator, because you actually get to see and hear me. So it's kind of like how I used to love different ones on TV. Or there was a weekly program that, gee whiz, you just didn't want to miss it. But what I was thinking along the lines of the pen pal thing is with chat. In chat, we fall in love with others because, like, look at Kim. Hearts, flowers, and a welcome to Lip Lock No More. Smiling faces, high 12-step woman, hearts around the name Kim. Mississippi Granny, blue sky, followed by a red heart. DC, linked by love. Maybe we're not a dead breed. Maybe we're not extinct. I'm sorry. I got emotional. Kim, I love everyone here. Blue hearts are your favorite color. See, and I never know. Yeah, we're alive, Becky. Our brains are working. Our hearts are pumping blood. We feel. We're compassionate. We have empathy and sympathy. See, and I've never been real sure, do the different hearts, it's our aurora. Do you think so superior to? I think so. I think our auras connect as well. Cat's eye, you are special. Cat's eye, yes, isn't it amazing, Becky Rogers? We're kindred spirits, Maureen is saying. And good old common sense, don't worry, be happy, is saying. Yeah. You kitties, I got two kitties that are wanting to be fussy. Lisa, I make you think, honey. Well, baby, I want people to think, and I don't necessarily want people to think what I think. I think y'all know by now that I don't. I have very strong opinions. Very strong. I've got and I express them. But I think you'll understand by now that I don't express them in a manner that I'm trying to convince you to think what I think. It's just I've got a mind and I've got thoughts and I want to express them. And I want y'all, good morning, Emma. Hi, Emma. Honey, we're just, it's, Becky, I try. In my opinion, people have given over too much of their thought process to what others want them to think. I don't really know how to say what's going through my mind right now. I support independent critical thinking based on research. I don't want y'all to believe me just because I say something. Now, I like for you to believe me when I say something about me, because I don't ever lie to you about, well, I don't ever lie to you about anything. But I want you to take my word when I talk about myself. But when I'm trying to get you to think, it's because I know you're smart. I know, tinfoil brat. She's got a way about her. I don't know what it is, but I wish that I could live without her. But I want people to think, oh, we're starting to lag real bad. I want you to think. Just think about what somebody tells you. Get online. Get some damn books. Go to the library. All right, we're freezing up. Let me plug you in. Shit fire. See, that's another reason we quit using the phone, y'all remember? Because how this happens. And y'all, I know I've been all over the place. I mean, I fully realize this morning I've been all over the place, just, this and that. But that was kind of the whole idea. Mama, in the future, will you continue doing YouTube investigations? Will you do a channel of book reading? I love your voice and want you to read books to me, narrator, in the future. Is that, can I read books with, I think I have to put up, honey, let me tell you this. I will research the legalities of one reading a book. Now, I know Frosty TV, she started reading the first chapter of Bram Stoker's Dracula. So, honey, what I'll do is I will check out the legalities of that. I can't believe you. Y'all, I've got this old hokey. And yes, I will do some, I won't stop looking at. Now, I don't really do investigations of other YouTube channels, because there are only a few that I'm really sus about. I've called out Benny Keys a number of times and will continue to do so. I'm on the verge of calling out Ernie Shell. Cuss warning. I'm fixing to cuss, so I'm trying to wait a minute in case you got little ones in the room. That's some bitch air. That's some bitch air, Ernie Shell. What the fuck does Candace think she is doing? Has she lost her ever-loving mind, if she ever had one to begin with? Please, Candace, get some real fucking help. Now, everybody that watches my channel knows I am not a Wells supporter. And I will never apologize for a damn thing I have said about any of these people. They had it coming. They deserved it. I don't give a fuck. But Candace Bly has obviously been a victim all of her life, as well as a victimizer. She evidently had some really good teachers in her life of how to use other people. And what I see, in my opinion, is Candace Bly doing her clever damnedest to use every son of a bitch on YouTube she can possibly use. That is of her ilk. You notice she's not going live on reputable channels. And whoever her little control group is around her now, you sons of bitches need to take a fucking hike. Candace, your so-called friends are nothing more than what you are. They are using you the way you use others. They're using you to make money. Just like you're using them to make money. So Candace Bly, you need to take advantage of the offer made to you by Bobby Cat through Doug on No Thanks Investigates and get your happy ass up into a real rehab. You're doing rehab at home for 2 weeks, you fucking liar. That is the biggest pile of bullshit I have ever heard in my life. I'm doing rehab at home for 2 weeks. Really? Really? Well, I'm bringing this up now on a lark because Doug, and I love him, I mod for him, and I respect him, and good on you, Doug. Doug is kicking them to the curb. Last night on his live, he made it clear, hi Mallory, that last night was the last time on his channel that the offer would be made. Bobby Cat was able to arrange for $300,000 in rehab for Donald Wells and Candace Bly, and they fucking turned it down. They don't want to be rehabbed. Doug has continued to remind Candace since Don has been in jail. The offer still stands. And last night, God bless his heart, I don't blame him a bit, Doug. I don't know if you see this, honey. I don't know how you held out the offer that long. I'd have kicked the sons of bitches to the curb a long time ago. But Bobby Cat made it clear. The offer still stands, Candace. And the rehab that Bobby Cat has been able to arrange for you through reputable sources and resources. The program, as described by Bobby Cat, is specifically designed for mothers who have had their children removed by CPS and who have substance abuse issues. Candace Bly, I honestly hope you never get your children back. But it doesn't mean I don't want you to get your life together. It's never too late, Candace. Never too late. Take Bobby Cat up on her offer. Get clean, get sober, get a life. Because I've got a bad feeling that when Donald Wells gets out of jail, all hell's going to break loose in your life, girlfriend. Because when Donald Wells becomes aware of what you have been doing since he has been in jail, I've got a bad feeling it's going to be Katie bar the door for you, girl. I think you better pack your fucking bags and move somewhere else for your own health and safety. All right, darlings. Do you think the guilt will kill them, sweetheart? Thank you, Carrie, for your beautiful reminders. Now, look at that 12-step woman is saying to Kim, you're an absolute sweetheart, and I sincerely like you. When he gets out, she's done. That's Sky Blue Moon. Jane, it is so... Jane is saying it is so worth the pain and effort to get and stay sober by the grace of God. It is. Y'all know, I was a drunk for a number of years after my sister died. And I was a cocaine addict for over 3 years back in the 80s. So I'm not some holier-than-thou self-righteous biatch sitting up here thinking I'm all that's never done any wrong. Oh, no, 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 no. There comes a point in my life that for a number of years, I have almost nothing but a string of personal mistakes. While I'm footloose and fancy-free with my singing career and not caring about anybody but myself. Selfish bitch. I got off of cocaine, and I got to be me again. I had a friend ask me one time, are you trying to escape from something or to something? My answer was yes. She said, that was a multiple choice question, a yes or no question. I said, not if you're me. On the day. Sometimes I'm trying to escape to something. Sometimes I'm trying to escape from something. Hi, Joy. Back then. Hi, Grand Dragon. Now, I've been sober since summer of 2011. And I've been clean from drugs since September 25th of 1985. Y'all, I ain't saying it's easy. If you're struggling, if you're watching right now, and you are struggling with a substance abuse problem and you don't want to anymore, I'm not telling you it's going to be easy. I'm telling you you can do it. Some people need professional counseling. Go for it. Some people need in-house, inpatient rehab. Go for it. Some people do outpatient rehab. Go for it. Some people, cold turkey, all on their own. Go for it. If you've got to close the blinds, close the doors, turn off the phone, turn off the TV, put a toboggan on your head and crawl up in the bed in the dark and lay there and bawl for 3 days and do nothing else but get up and go take a piss and a shit once in a while and get you a drink of water, do it. Because there's life out here. Pets, nature, flowers, hiking trails, the sky. When is the last time, baby dolls, that we, me too, went outside and just looked at the sky? Lay on your back on a quilt or a yoga mat or something in a safe place Lay down on your back and look through the tree branches at the passing clouds. Notice the hues of blue. Make yourself remember when you were a little kid and looking up at the sky was one of the most fascinating things you ever experienced. If you were a child whose life was not all that pleasant, be a child now. If someone robbed you in any way, if someone stole your childhood from you, take it back now. The little child in you is still there. He or she still resides inside you. And you can pick them up in your arms, your own little child, figuratively speaking. And you can give that little child inside you everything that was taken from you, because now you're the grown-up. And you can nurture. I got a kitty climbing up in the closet. You can nurture that child. Now look, y'all. Let's make it really clear to anybody that might be new. I'm not a counselor. I have no degrees hanging on the wall that would qualify me to counsel you in regards to substance abuse. I am not qualified to counsel you on your mental health, your emotional health, your psychological well-being. I'm an old woman with 70 years of life experience, a mother, a grandmother, a great-grandmother, and I have common sense, and I was raised by a woman who had common sense. So no, I'm not qualified to counsel you. I can only talk to you from my own experience and the experiences of those that I have known and loved. And I want so badly. I'm sorry I keep doing this. There's a hair on my arm here somewhere, and I can't. There it is. Y'all can't see it. Yeah, you can. That hair was driving me nuts. I'm not talking about some kind of freaking utopia where, I mean, that's stupid. Life happens. Shit happens. Things out of our control, things in our control, things we're directly involved with, things we had nothing to do with, and they come creeping up on us or whatever. But shit fired save matches. Love yourself. Forgive yourself. Y'all, that was one of the hardest things for me to do. I could forgive others, but I couldn't forgive me. And one day I did what I've asked y'all to do. My chat keeps going away. I'm sorry. One day I did what I asked y'all to do, and we're over an hour now, and I want to let y'all go so that you can go on with your day, and I can get on with mine. I've got some research I need to be doing. And I need to be doing my tutorial on StreamYard so that when we do our live on Angel Nicole Overstreet, I don't make a total fool of myself. But one day, I walked into my bathroom where there's a really big mirror. on the wall over the vanity and lavatory. And I stood there and I stared into my own eyes in the mirror. And while I was staring into my own eyes, now, and this might work for you, it might. I'm just throwing it out there. I stared into my own eyes in the mirror while I was thinking about all of the things I hated myself for. Words I had said and not apologized for throughout my life. Actions I had taken that resulted in someone else being hurt, not physically hurt. I mean, I've had some, but they had it coming, and they were fighters too. It wasn't like I was being a bully. But by hurt, I mean actions I took that changed their life, hurt them, broke their heart, confused them, made them feel abandoned, made them feel unloved. I'm just coming up with all the, and I would make myself, looking into my own eyes, see the person I was thinking about. That person I had said something to and hurt them so badly. That person I had said, fuck you. I don't care. I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't care what you say. The times that I was not as good of a mother as I wanted to be and should have been. I made myself relive those moments staring into my own eyes in a mirror until I could not stand it. Till I hated me for things I had done. And then I began to cry. And I forgave myself. Some of those people I've been able to go back and say, I'm sorry I hurt you. And they have forgiven me. Some of those people I have gone back and said, I'm sorry I hurt you. And they said, fuck you. I had it coming. Some of those people are dead. And I can never tell them, I'm sorry I hurt you. Those are the ones I live with. In my heart, in my head. I want you, every one of you, to not experience that. I don't want a single one of you to ever wake up on any morning and find out the person you should have said I'm sorry to is gone. And don't ever kid yourself that it won't or doesn't happen. It happens every day. A little deep, I know. Okay, so let me see if I can find us a little story here. I don't like to leave my viewers on a sad or bad note if I can keep from it. So we usually try to do a little story when we do the old phone live, like we've done today. Hang on just a minute. Here's a cute little one we'll close with. As we have so often read from, this is from Stories to Make You Feel Better by Mr. Bennett Cerf. The copyright is held by the estate of Mr. Bennett Cerf, 1972. And the illustrations within the book are copywritten by Michael K. Firth in 1972, and all rights are reserved. Hayden Publishing Company. I thought it was Macmillan. Oh, Random House. Random House. Okay. Gal from a local editorial office, the athletic type, went up to a highly publicized ski lodge for a weekend of risking life and limb on the glistening slopes. The morning after her arrival, she complained to the manager that twice during the night she had to get dressed and go to the lobby for a carafe of ice water. "My dear young lady," said the manager, "why didn't you simply press the buzzer beside your bed?" "The buzzer!" exclaimed the girl. "The bellboy told me that that was a fire alarm." I don't know. I don't. I'm not even sure about that story. And I don't have a song. We have to have a song. Let's see. Y'all, why didn't I think of a song before we started? I've done this the last couple of times where I'm like, I don't have a song. Oh, DC, I don't know if I remember all the words. You keep saying that. Of course, I know the Nancy Sinatra, the original. Something that you can't forget. I can't remember all the words. You've been messing where you shouldn't have been messing, yeah. And what I can remember once I get to the chorus. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. I can't remember the words, DC. DC snapping fingers. Oh, man. What are the... Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Just hang on a minute. There's more than one way to skin a cat. There's more than one way to skin a cat. But I don't want my cats to hear me saying that. I'm going to set the phone down just a second. And I'm going to Google lyrics. These boots are walking. Ha ha ha. And a kitty just jumped up in my lap. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's really long, DC. So I'm just gonna do a couple. Oh, it's not that long. You keep saying you've got something for me. Something you call love, but confess. You've been messing where you shouldn't have been messing. And now someone else is getting all your best. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Boom, 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 boom. You keep lying when you ought to be truthing. And you keep losing when you ought to not bet. You keep saying when you ought to be a changing, yeah. Now what's right is right, but you ain't been right yet. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Doom, 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 doom. One more verse. Hang in there, we're almost done. You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing. And you keep thinking that you'll never get burned. Ha! I just found me a brand new box of matches, yeah. And what he knows, you ain't had time to learn. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk all over you. Are you ready, Boots? Start walking. You kids. You get me to do the silliest stuff, and I love every minute of it. So, you know the outro. You can probably say it with me. Let's give it a try. I would tell you to behave yourselves. But why waste my breath and your time when we all know you're not going to do it? So, have fun, but be safe. And I will see you on the flip-flop on StreamYard. And I'm going to go do the tutorial. And then I'm going to get better. And then we're going to do a live on the computer. I love you. Bye.